Ooh. Okay. Well, I first want to start and thank everyone who's come out today. I really especially want to thank Veterans for Peace and some of my brothers who are here from the Marine Corps and from the Army who served in Iraq and Afghanistan, and they're here standing with us in the name of peace. I want to thank them. It was 8 years ago today. I was 15 years old as I watched on the evening news as we rained bombs down onto the sovereign nation of Iraq. The assault was dubbed Operation Iraqi Freedom. It had officially begun, and we were told that we were going to be greeted as great liberators for the people. As we all recall, the initial justifications for the war was weapons of mass destruction. It turns out that that was a lie. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to understand that we have been misled. It is not easy to accept that we have been misled, but until we accept that we have been lied to, we cannot change things.
Yeah.
So time passed, and weapons of mass destruction, that kind of that justification went out the door, and then the rhetoric became, oh, what we're doing is we're helping the Iraqi people. We are going to bring freedom and democracy to this nation. The same thing, the same sort of talk has been surrounding the war in Afghanistan as well, which we've been involved with almost 10 years now. In Afghanistan, we invaded Afghanistan just almost a little bit more than 3 weeks after 9/11. We already knew who was responsible, and we were invading a country. Once again, we are told that we are there to bring freedom for these people. We are told through the free media that we have here, Time magazine cover, a young woman whose nose and ears have been chopped off by the Taliban, with big bold letters, the headline, "What happens when we leave?" We are being lied to. This is propaganda to continue these wars. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to wake up. This is a wake-up call.
Yeah.
So we come together today as brothers and sisters to demand an end to these lies, to demand an end to these unjust wars, to demand an end to the corporate coup d'etat that is taking place in state legislatures all across this country.
Yeah.
Students' rights are being assaulted. Workers' rights are being assaulted. You know, essentially, this is class war. This is class war against the middle class as we know it. We are being lied to. We are being misled. We are told that we don't have any money, when yet the fact is that 63% of the 2011 federal budget is going to these wars, is going to the Department of Defense. 63%, proposed by Obama.
Yes.
You know, we are truly facing true economic dangers here at home, and we're told that these wars are to keep us safe. They are not keeping us safe. They are putting us in positions that we may not be able to get out of. And it's time that we demand an end to these unjust wars and demand a change. We come together to send a message to politicians that it is no longer acceptable to use our hard-earned tax money to fund these wars and to develop weapons that are going to be sent to the other side of the world and dropped on people. All in the name of what? Security. It's not making us safer. We are being lied to. We are being lied to. We come to send the message to Mr. Obama that the American people want change. We want him to stand up to what he said he was going to do when he ran for office. We want him to end these wars. We want him to close Guantanamo Bay. It's very simple. Our message is very, very simple. We want peace. We want peace here at home and abroad.
Yeah.
We want to end these wars in the Middle East. We want to end the ineffective war on drugs that criminalizes the American population. We want to end the harassment and treatment of the American people by law enforcement under the guise of a national security state. We want to end this. We are here to forge a new future for our country, one where all Americans have access to sustainable jobs, to health care, to affordable housing, to clean energy, to solar energy, to windmills, where we don't have to rely on nuclear power. It's not sustainable. It is not safe. In this struggle for a new tomorrow, we must acknowledge and harness the divine power that we have as individuals to be a beacon of light and progress and true change, like my hero, Mr. Bradley Manning, has done. In order to topple this war machine and to bring democracy back home and to reclaim our dignity as a nation, we must acknowledge that we do not have a fair and balanced media. We need to turn off the TVs. We need to start eating dinner with our families and spending time with each other. We need to start being proactive and vigilant in our search for information. We are seeing a radical democratization of the media through social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, and the like. We need to turn off the TVs and end these lies and tune in to the internet. Tune in to democracynow.org. Tune in to independent media that is going to give us the truth and allow us to make the informed decisions that are going to bring peace and prosperity to this world. We must stand behind whistleblowers as Bradley Manning and never, never, never believe the lies that these people are traitors or that these people are a threat. These people are heroes. They are shining a light into the dark, and they are the only hope that we have to change. If we stand together as proud and strong Americans, we will illuminate every dark corner and every last lie and bit of deception until those who are responsible, and there are people who are responsible for these lies, they will be brought to justice. We the people demand that they be brought to justice. And once this happens, America may once again become a beacon of light and truth and hope for the world. It can happen, but it starts now. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Thank you.
Thank you, Erik. We have another student.